"I wish it need not have happened in my time," said Frodo. "So do I," said Gandalf, "and so do all who live to see such times. But that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. If more of us valued food and cheer and song above hoarded gold, it would be a merrier world. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. The world is indeed full of peril, and in it there are many dark places, but still there is much that is fair, and though in all lands love is now mingled with grief, it grows perhaps the greater. Deserves it? I dare say he does. Many that live deserve death, and some that die deserve life. Can you give it to them? Then do not be too eager to deal out death and judgment, for even the very wise cannot see all ends. It's a dangerous business, Frodo, going out your door. You step onto the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where you might be swept off to. I will not say, do not weep, for not all tears are an evil. Fantasy is escapist, and that is its glory. If a soldier is imprisoned by the enemy, don't we consider it his duty to escape? If we value the freedom of mind and soul, if we're partisans of liberty, then it's our plain duty to escape, and to take as many people with us as we can. War must be, while we defend our lives against a destroyer who would devour all. But I do not love the bright sword for its sharpness, nor the arrow for its swiftness, nor the warrior for his glory. I love only that which they defend. And he took her in his arms and kissed her under the sunlit sky, and he cared not that they stood high upon the walls in the sight of many. I am glad you are here with me, here at the end of all things, Sam. May it be a light to you in dark places, when all other lights go out. It's the job that's never started as takes longest to finish. There is nothing like looking. If you want to find something, you certainly usually find something, if you look, but it is not always quite the something you were after. What do you fear, lady? Aragorn asked. A cage, Eowyn said. To stay behind bars, until use and old age accept them, and all chance of doing great deeds is gone beyond recall or desire. Do not meddle in the affairs of wizards, for they are subtle and quick to anger. A man that flies from his fear may find that he has only taken a shortcut to meet it. Many that live deserve death, and some that die deserve life. Can you give it to them? Then do not be too eager to deal out death and judgment. So comes snow after fire, and even dragons have their endings. May the wind under your wings bear you where the sun sails and the moon walks. It does not do to leave a live dragon out of your calculations, if you live near him. For like a shaft, clear and cold, the thought pierced him that in the end the shadow was only a small and passing thing. There was light and high beauty forever beyond its reach. I warn you, if you bore me, I shall take my revenge. You can only come to the morning through the shadows. All that is gold does not glitter, not all those who wander are lost. But I have been too deeply hurt, Sam. I tried to save the Shire, and it has been saved, but not for me. It must often be so, Sam. When things are in danger, someone has to give them up, lose them, so that others may keep them. Where did you go to, if I may ask? Said Thorin to Gandalf as they rode along. "To look ahead," said he. "And what brought you back in the nick of time?" "Looking behind," said he. "In this hour, I do not believe that any darkness will endure. The wide world is all about you. You can fence yourselves in, but you cannot forever fence it out. He that breaks a thing to find out what it is has left the path of wisdom. In sorrow we must go, but not in despair. Behold, we are not bound forever to the circles of the world, and beyond them is more than memory. It is not the strength of the body that counts, but the strength of the spirit. It is not despair, for despair is only for those who see the end beyond all doubt. We do not. If by my life or death I can protect you, I will. The world is full enough of hurts and mischances without wars to multiply them. I feel thin, sort of stretched, like butter scraped over too much bread. There is more in you of good than you know, child of the kindly West. Some courage and some wisdom, blended in measure. If more of us valued food and cheer and song above hoarded gold, it would be a merrier world. I do not love the bright sword for its sharpness, nor the arrow for its swiftness, nor the warrior for his glory. I love only that which they defend. Go back, he thought. No good at all. Go sideways. Impossible. Go forward. Only thing to do. On we go. So up he got, and trotted along with his little sword held in front of him and one hand feeling the wall, and his heart all of a patter and a pitter. Then something tookish woke up inside him, and he wished to go and see the great mountains, and hear the pine trees and the waterfalls, and explore the caves, and wear a sword instead of a walking stick. "You have nice manners for a thief and a liar," said the dragon. Fairy tale does not deny the existence of sorrow and failure. The possibility of these is necessary to the joy of deliverance. It denies in the face of much evidence, if you will, universal final defeat, giving a fleeting glimpse of joy. Joy beyond the walls of the world, poignant as grief.